The sense that they've looked into the depths of your being and found not flaws, but a tapestry of unique experiences. When their insight feels like a gentle breeze, clearing the cobwebs of doubt and revealing the clarity of your true self. The feeling of being known at a level that feels both comforting and liberating, like shedding a heavy burden. It's as if they've deciphered the language of your soul, understanding the unspoken poetry of your heart. How is it that they can see the hidden depths of your resilience, the quiet strength that lies within? The realization that your inner world is not a secret, but a sanctuary waiting to be shared. When their presence feels like a gentle hand guiding you towards a deeper understanding of yourself. The profound connection that arises when someone sees the unspoken hopes that dance in your eyes. It's like they've tuned in to the rhythm of your heart, hearing the unspoken melodies of your emotions. How can they perceive the subtle shifts in your inner landscape, the unspoken currents of your consciousness? The sense that they've gazed into the depths of your being and found not darkness, but a universe of infinite possibilities. When their insight feels like a gentle touch, soothing the wounds of the past and embracing the present moment. The feeling of being known at a level that feels both intimate and transformative, like a journey of self-discovery. It's as if they've deciphered the code of your spirit, understanding the unspoken language of your soul. How is it that they can see the hidden potential within you, the untapped reservoirs of your creativity? The realization that your inner world is not a mystery, but a masterpiece waiting to be unveiled. That sudden stillness when you realize someone sees the silent film playing behind your eyes. The way their understanding feels less like judgment and more like a gentle, "I've been there too." How they can pinpoint the exact emotion you're trying to bury and bring it into the light with a single look. The unsettling peace of knowing your carefully constructed walls are not invisible, but simply seen through. When their insight feels like a soft echo of your own inner voice, confirming what you already knew deep down. The strange comfort of being fully exposed, yet feeling completely safe. Like they've found the secret language of your soul and are speaking it back to you perfectly. How is it they understand the unspoken anxieties that tangle your thoughts without you saying a word? The feeling of being unmasked, not with malice, but with a quiet, compassionate curiosity. When their presence feels like a mirror reflecting not your surface, but the intricate workings of your heart. The vulnerable truth that they see the scars you've tried to hide and regard them with gentle acceptance. How their understanding feels like a warm hand reaching into the cold, hidden corners of your mind. The sudden awareness that your inner world is not a solitary landscape, but a shared space. When their gaze feels like a gentle unlocking, freeing the thoughts you've kept captive. The unsettling, beautiful moment when you realize someone sees the unedited version of you and accepts it, like they've decoded the hidden messages in your eyes, revealing the stories you've left untold. How they can sense the subtle tremors of your emotions, the unspoken waves of your feelings, the feeling of being understood at a depth that feels almost supernatural, a connection beyond the physical. When their insight feels like a gentle breeze, clearing the fog of self-deception. The realization that your carefully guarded secrets are not secrets at all, but shared vulnerabilities. Like they've found the map to your inner labyrinth and are navigating it with a familiar ease. How they can see the hidden potential you've kept dormant, the dreams you've tucked away. The vulnerable moment when you realize someone sees the fragile parts of you and treats them with care. When their presence feels like a soft light, illuminating the shadows you've tried to conceal. The feeling of being known in a way that feels both unsettling and deeply comforting, a paradox of intimacy. Like they've tapped into the frequency of your soul, hearing the whispers of your deepest desires. How they can perceive the subtle shifts in your energy, the unspoken currents of your spirit. The realization that your inner world is not a fortress, but a garden waiting to be shared. When their insight feels like a gentle hand, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of yourself. The profound connection that arises when someone sees the unspoken hopes that dance in your eyes. Like they've tuned into the rhythm of your heart, hearing the unspoken melodies of your emotions. How they can perceive the subtle shifts in your inner landscape, the unspoken currents of your consciousness. That moment when a glance feels like a complete biography being read aloud, and you wonder how they accessed the chapters you thought were hidden. The unsettling yet strangely comforting realization that your carefully constructed facade has been gently and perhaps knowingly dismantled. It's like they possess a key to a room in your mind you didn't know existed, and they've rearranged the furniture with a knowing smile. The feeling of being understood in a way that transcends words, a silent acknowledgement of the unspoken layers beneath the surface. When their insight cuts through the noise of your inner monologue, revealing a clarity you didn't know you were seeking. How is it that they can see the tangled threads of your thoughts when you yourself are still struggling to untangle them? The vulnerability of knowing that your deepest vulnerabilities are not only seen, but somehow accepted. That uncanny sensation of being mirrored, not in appearance, but in the very essence of your being. It's as if they've deciphered the code of your soul, revealing the hidden patterns that make you, you. The disarming experience of having your inner world laid bare, not with judgment, but with a quiet understanding. When the unspoken becomes a shared language, and the walls you've built begin to feel unnecessary. The feeling of being known in a way that feels both exhilarating and slightly terrifying, like standing on the edge of a precipice. How can someone perceive the subtle nuances of your emotions, the whispers of your heart, with such startling accuracy? The sense that they've navigated the labyrinth of your mind, finding the hidden chambers you thought were impenetrable. When their presence feels like a gentle light illuminating the shadows you've kept hidden for so long. The profound connection that arises when someone sees beyond the surface, recognizing the depths within. It's like they've tuned into the frequency of your soul, picking up the signals that others miss. The realization that your carefully crafted defenses are transparent, yet instead of fear, there's a sense of release. How is it possible that they can see the unedited version of you, the raw, unfiltered truth? The feeling of being truly seen, not as you present yourself, but as you truly are in all your complexities. When their perception feels like a gentle breeze, clearing the fog of self-doubt and revealing the landscape of your inner self. The unsettling yet comforting knowledge that your inner world is not as solitary as you once believed. It's as if they've unlocked the secret language of your emotions, understanding the unspoken dialects of your heart. How can they navigate the intricate pathways of your thoughts, finding the hidden corners of your consciousness? The sense that they've peered into the depths of your being, and instead of turning away, they've offered a hand. When their insight feels like a mirror reflecting your truest self, revealing the beauty and vulnerability you've tried to conceal. The feeling of being understood at a level that transcends words, a silent communion of souls. It's as if they've deciphered the map of your inner landscape, navigating its contours with a gentle familiarity. How is it that they can see the fragments of your past, the echoes of your experiences, with such clarity? The realization that your inner world is not a fortress, but a garden waiting to be explored. When their presence feels like a warm embrace, enveloping you in a sense of acceptance and understanding. The profound connection that arises when someone sees the unspoken stories etched in your eyes. It's like they've tuned into the symphony of your emotions, hearing the melodies that others overlook. How can they perceive the subtle shifts in your energy, the unspoken currents of your feelings? The sense that they've gazed into the depths of your soul and found not darkness, but a constellation of stars. When their insight feels like a gentle rain, washing away the layers of pretense and revealing the authentic you. The feeling of being known at a level that feels both intimate and expansive, like a shared journey of discovery. It's as if they've deciphered the code of your heart, understanding the rhythms and patterns of your emotions. How is it that they can see the hidden strengths within you, the dormant potential waiting to be awakened? The realization that your inner world is not a mystery, but a story waiting to be told. When their presence feels like a guiding light, illuminating the path to self-discovery and acceptance. The profound connection that arises when someone sees the unspoken dreams that flicker in your eyes. It's like they've tuned in the frequency of your spirit, hearing the whispers of your soul's longing. How can they perceive the subtle nuances of your spirit, the unspoken whispers of your inner voice?